Hi, Steve here again from Frost Neurolinguistics. Going to have a chat with you about actually setting goals. Now, a lot of people do set goals. A lot of people set them in very different ways, often writing them down on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis. Obviously, 5-year plans, 10-year plans, a lot of people talk about as well. What I'm actually specifically interested in is the methodology by which people actually do them. Now, a few people out there have heard of doing things like SMART objectives. Now, I'm not sure how many people are aware of what that actually means. I'm just going to run through it very, very quickly. The S stands for specific. When you're setting a goal, you need to be very, very sure about the detail of what it is that you want to achieve. A lot of the clients that I work with tend to work around things like income goals. So wanting to be earning like the 10,000 a month or the 20,000 a month, 50,000 a month, or whatever else it may be. Now, by actually saying like how it is that they want that, some people want it as a net amount, some people want it as a gross amount. You have to think about whether you're going to be having that before you actually pay your taxes, before you pay other expenses. Not such a thing when you're actually being employed by someone, but certainly for entrepreneurs and other people out there who are self-employed or running their own businesses, that sort of thing tends to then throw up a lot of other questions, because obviously if you're running your own business and you're paying your own taxes, paying your own expenses, well, it's one thing to have 20,000 coming in each month, absolutely fantastic in terms of a turnover for that person, great. However, if they then have $15,000 worth of income expenditure from that, along with associated taxes and things like that, it's going to eat a hole, and they're going to be left with a very small amount afterwards. So being specific about what it is, do you want that 20,000 a month to be net of all expenses and tax, or do you want it as the gross amount? It makes a big difference. Getting specific about what it is that you specifically want, big impact on that one. The M from SMART stands for measurable. Okay, so what's the specific by which you are going to measure it? How are you going to know when you've actually achieved this thing? I mean, have you got invoices in front of you? What's going to happen? Do you see it there on the accounting? What's the specific mark for it? Obviously, there are other things that people will set goals for. Running things like a 10-minute mile or running faster. I mean, running faster, not particularly much of a goal, as is earning more income. It needs to be measurable. What is it going to be? How will you know when you've actually hit it? The A is for achievable. Okay, is it possible to achieve this? Are the things in place that will facilitate it, or are you able to put things into place which will facilitate you actually achieving it? Okay, so can it actually happen? The R is for realistic. Now, a lot of people have different things about what they find realistic in life. Now, what's realistic for you could be totally different to what's realistic for someone else. Okay, we're looking specifically at what is realistic for you. Okay, that is all that matters. Goals are very, very private things. If you talk to too many people about them, you will find people out there who find it difficult to believe that you can achieve what you've set out to do. The main thing is it realistic for you? Can you do it? Do you find that it is possible and realistic for you? And the final one is T, timed. When specifically do you want this? As in the hour, the minute, the date, the day. As specific as you can get on the timing. So someone might just say, for example, they want to achieve a net income of $20,000 a month, okay, from passive income or from earned income, okay, and that they want to do that by 12 o'clock on the 31st of May 2010. Okay, simple, achievable, realistic. Hope this helps. Any questions, please do email me.